School is set to begin soon, and many children will be in the classroom without something health officials recommend. KTV's Maureen Naylor tells us the Bay Area county where more parents are choosing not to vaccinate their children.
How many fishies are there?
When this happy, healthy, hopping 2-year-old heads off to preschool.
Wow. Doggy. What does a doggy say?
Woo, woo, woo.
She will do so without any vaccinations.
And I decided that I did not want to vaccinate her. I believe that vaccinations can cause more harm than good.
Sandra Cleghorn doesn't talk about her decision with many people because, like religion and politics, it's personal and controversial.
Come on, kiddos.
One this doctor and father of 2 disagrees with, saying it puts his children at risk because even though they're vaccinated, the more people who aren't increases the chance of an epidemic.
At their school, for example, there are a lot of people that don't get vaccinated. I think it's a real problem, just a lack of knowledge.
According to the Marin County Health Department, 2% of parents in California last year opted out of having their children vaccinated. But in the higher educated and affluent Marin County, the rate is 7.1%, by far the highest rate in the Bay Area and one of the highest in the state.
That's a badge of shame.
Dr. Jason Eberhardt Phillips is a public health officer with Marin County. He says the impact of those numbers was evident during last year's nationwide whooping cough epidemic. 40% of those cases were in California.
In Marin County, because we have so many non-believers in vaccines, we had the second highest rate in the state in terms of numbers of cases. We fortunately didn't have any deaths, but we did have 3 hospitalizations.
Parents who decide not to vaccinate their children simply have to sign the back of this form. But there is a new effort to require parents talk to a medical professional first before opting out.
It's basically adding a step, but not taking away a parent's right.
Catherine Martin with the California Immunization Coalition says requiring that would help curb a troubling trend among parents: exemption by convenience.
It's more convenient to sign the exemption than to go get the shot.
She says out of the 20 states where people can skip immunizations for personal beliefs, California is one of the easiest. In some states, instead of signing the back of the school immunization record form, parents have to draft their own letter and even have it notarized.
I think it's heavy-handed. I think it's vile. I think it's medical fascism.
Chiropractor Don Hart, who vehemently opposes vaccinations, is against requiring parents to do more to opt out.
The medical establishment is trying to force people to have their kids take their holy water, the vaccines.
Take some big breaths for me.
But Dr. Randy Bergen, a pediatric infectious disease specialist at Kaiser Walnut Creek, disagrees.
We need to do everything we can as a medical community to make sure that we have informed the parents as well as we possibly can on, in my opinion, the poor choice that they're making.
Choo-choo.
And making any choice is exactly what Sandra Cleghorn says parents should be able to do.
Deep in your heart, you need to feel safe. And whatever makes you feel safe, then that's what you're going to do.
In Marin County, Maureen Naylor, KTVU Channel 2 News.